Hey, this is gonna be a little message that I'm gonna have. I've been saving this video for a while. I was actually gonna do this before Ugas, but I didn't want to be kind of biased or anything like that. But at this point right now, and people can say what they want, but Mario Barrios need to be respected in the boxing game. For a guy who's held the belt before at 140, and people do not pay much attention to him, and for him to go past all that and to basically choose his way as far as being a top fighter, he made himself a top fighter. And then what's different with the boxing game is you can face the top guy and you can still get punished for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still get punished for losing to certain guys, because when it comes to Triple G, he can lose to Canelo 50 times and people gonna respect him. But Mario Barrios lose to Tank, who's supposed to be the face of boxing. He's not gonna get any credit for making a big fight happen with Tank Davis, being one of Tank's, if not his toughest opponent. And then you also have Barrios coming off of that fight and going straight into a Keith Thurman fight, which was a tough fight. And now he came back again and he's went against Ugas. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't get his fair share of respect in the boxing game. I don't know how the Hispanic community feels about him, but he's been one of my favorite fighters for a long time. Very long time. Probably since when he first started. Especially when he first started with Virgil Hunter. But at this time right now, he has to be respected for even throwing his name in the ring as far as Jaron Ennis. People say Jaron Ennis nobody want to fight Jaron Ennis. Mario Barrios said he will. Now it's a big fight for Tank when Mario Barrios beat him. But when Jaron Ennis is up and he wants to fight Mario Barrios, who just came off a Ugas fight. Ugas is not a C-level fighter. Ugas is a B-level fighter. He fights very hard. I've seen Ugas fight a lot of guys. Porter, Spence, a lot of guys. Pacquiao. People didn't think he was going to win the Pacquiao fight. They gave him no chance. They gave Ugas no chance against Pacquiao. And then the thing about that, Ugas came out after that. People could have said, well, we expect Ugas to be on the main event all the time. Because, you know, most of these guys like Keith Thurman, they have a fight with Manny Pacquiao. They expect to be on a main event card every time after that. Ugas got a victory over Pacquiao when Keith Thurman didn't. He wasn't asking for no special privileges, or he wanted a fight with a certain guy because he beat Pacquiao. Keith Thurman didn't even beat Pacquiao. He acting like he beat Pacquiao. Now let me say this: according to standards, according to how standards, especially with Canelo and these other boxers, according to standards, a guy who beats Pacquiao or something like that, he should be considered a main event attraction for a while after that. But now they saying that Ugas is basically an undercard guy. He lost to Spence and he lost to Barrios. Okay. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because he fights top fighters. And Mario Barrios going out there and fight and beating him just showed that Mario Barrios has a lot of heart in him. I'll never question his heart or his skills. He has a lot of skills. Very good fighter, always improving. Fights high level guys. Never screams and bumps his chest and try to show everybody he the best. He ain't running around calling people out. You see how quiet it was when he said he'll fight Jaron Ennis? And they asked him again. He's like, yeah, I'll fight him. I will fight him next if you want me to. Come on, man. We need more guys like that in boxing, man. There's not a lot of guys out here like Mario Barrios accepting the top guys. Then you still got guys out here saying Jaron Ennis, nobody want to fight Jaron Ennis. Barrios will. And I know Jaron Ennis is very appreciative of that opportunity, because he know he can't get a lot of fights right now, and people want him to come off of just times where he's not super active like he was. He's not as active as he was, but he's still sharp in the gym every day. Jaron Ennis is. Well, Barrios is giving him an opportunity. It's a different era now, man. These guys in my era that came through, they different. They're not really gonna be asking for too many handouts. They earn their money the hard way. That's why Barrios is a staple. That's why I'm gonna be real with you. That's why the companies like I throw Top Rank out there. I'm gonna tell you why. Fighters like Oscar Valdez and Mario Barrios, for them to put their pride to the side and still fight these guys, even though they feel like, well, I was a champion, and you have other champions that's not really fighting these lower tier guys. You see how Jaron Ennis can't get a chance with most guys. A lot of guys in PBC, they don't like fighting younger guys, but then they'll turn around and say, well, Mayweather didn't give me a chance. You're not giving nobody else a chance. So you're just as bad as Mayweather. At least Mayweather fought Canelo. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these guys don't want to give a chance. And for Jaron Ennis and Barrios for that possibly to be a fight, that'd be a big fight. Big fight. I know a lot of people wouldn't say, well, I wouldn't pay for that fight. I mean, it's cool if you wouldn't pay for it. It'd be a big fight. It's a big fight to me. It's a way bigger fight than what these other guys are putting together. Because from what I've seen, Jaron Ennis has basically showed everybody that if you just do things the right way and go about your things the right way, it's gonna be the same kind of you're gonna get the same kind of success back. But these other guys, man, they sitting around acting like they just at another level. That's why I don't like how people trying to put certain categories. And it's always, I'm gonna be real, it's always American fighters, man. I don't care what country you represent. If you represent the country and you from America and all that other stuff, that's cool. Well, we can just put you over there with that country then. I'm gonna just let you know that right now. But because I'm not with all the little groups and stuff, I'm gonna just say this. If I support Barrios, I support him. You know what I'm saying? As far as what he's capable of and the things he's accomplished. But I'm not gonna be all into the because a lot of Mexican fighters do take hard fights. Like I said, Oscar Valdez, you need Oscar Valdez, Mario Barrios in your stable, because those guys keep your top fighters with a good resume. Because once you fight Barrios, it's not like, or if you lose the Barrios and you fight them, those guys are still levels where they're high elite fighters. But in other situations, it's not like that. And I think that they could make an excellent transition as far as if they wanted to move up and different things like that. But as far as right now, at the weight class they're at, they're pillars in the sport. Every time you're going to see Oscar Valdez's name or Mario Barrios, he's fighting good competition. That's a brand. That's when the guy's building a brand, man. Just like Robinson Castasiao. Every time you see his name, he's fighting a legit guy. Jermaine Ortiz. Those are stables. Those are pillars in that stable. As far as with Top Rank and PBC. That's why I feel like the zone is lacking with that, because they had very strong pillars at one time with Tevin Farmer and different guys like that. But on the business end, I guess people just don't want to do business with Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? But they're doing it now, but it comes at a certain point, a certain price. Has to be something where they can make their investment look good, because most of the things or fighters that Eddie Hearn had at the beginning of the zone, they weren't going to make anybody's investment look good. It was going to ruin their investment. So I feel like Barrios is a great investment in a fighter, because with him, he'll help you build your brand. When you got to figure out a matchmaking for guys, this guy matchmaking for himself. The ultimate matchmaker. And then people say he has losses. Man, I can name all your favorite fighters right now that you pay pay-per-views for that got losses. And they ain't beat no top guys who can sell a pay-per-view on his own. And that's a fact. I don't see a lot of guys who can sell pay-per-views on their own right now. But I feel like right now, you need a fighter like Barrios. He at a way different level than these other guys. For him to be an option for Jaron Ennis right now, and he's with Keith Thurman and Tank. That just goes to show he's a warrior. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.